Hey everyone, welcome to Three Dogs and an RV. I'm Stuart.
I'm Melissa.
And welcome to our show. Now we don't have our dogs with us, so Sammy, I'll put a picture right there, poof. And Spooky, another picture right there, boop, right over Missy's head. And Archie are back in the RV. We're out having dinner at one of the world famous Eastside Mario's here in Orleans, Ontario, Canada. Yes, we're north of the border, enjoying some time back in our homeland in Canada. Missy, what do you have to say about being back home?
I love being back home.
Anyway, welcome to our program. We're going to share all kinds of stuff. Long story short, Missy and I sold all of our stuff back in April of 2021 to pursue life on the road, and we haven't been disappointed yet, have we?
No, not at all.
So we've been in places like Indiana, went to the Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio, back to Buffalo, Niagara Falls, now up here in Canada, up in the Ottawa area, enjoying some time with some family. So we're gonna go in, grab some dinner at Eastside Mario's. We'll shoot some video later on, and check back in. We'll hope the dogs are okay. And it's pretty hot here. It's like 90 degrees. I'm not sure what that equates to in a good old Celsius, but 90. I've been down in the U.S. way too long. I forgot all my Celsius stuff. I think it's around 30 degrees Celsius. So it's as I say up here, it's pretty hot. As we say down south, it's damn hot. So I guess I've been down south way too long.
Yes.
And we're going to go inside and grab some food at Eastside Mario's. We'll shoot some video from the inside there. Check back later. Oh yeah, we forgot one thing. Before we go in Eastside Mario, you'll see that we have our masks on, our face diapers. Yeah, back in Canada, these things are mandatory for us to be going to any public building. So we have to don our masks, even though we've been vaccinated with the Moderna
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
vaccine. And I don't know what it's like down stateside, but here in Canada, we have to wear our masks whenever we go inside any public buildings. We had to put our face masks on. Now we're going to venture into Eastside Mario's and grab some dinner. So we made it inside the world famous Eastside Mario's. Missy's just giving me a bit of bread here. And we're just waiting for the rest of the family to show up so we can have dinner here in one of our last nights in Ottawa before we head up to Pembroke, South River, Ontario, North Bay-ish area, and eventually back down to Niagara Falls. So we're gonna hang out here, wait for the family to show up in these empty seats. And when they get back here, we'll send some video.
A few moments later.
All right, it looks like the family is here. They're checking in to Eastside Mario's, and they have to do their contact tracing. Got to kind of do that stuff here in Canada. You got to put your name, phone number, and email address. So if anybody comes down with COVID, you can share where you've been. This is my sister with her mask on, looks good. My nephew, Alec, Dave. Don't hold anything against me, the Bruins and a Steelers fan. We don't normally get along with those people, but we make exceptions every once in a while. There's the dad figure. So everybody's here at Eastside Mario's, and we're ready to have some dinner. And of course, the one and only Missy is here too. All right.
The next morning.
So we're here in Ottawa. It's the next day. We had dinner with the Fam Jam yesterday. Well, that's what my sister calls it, a Fam Jam. What the hell is that, by the way? Do you know?
Yeah, Fam Jam.
You always tell me that you don't get a chance to talk in these videos, so I'm giving you a chance to talk in the video.
Yes, Fam Jam.
Like a family thing, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Anyway, we're standing outside Harvey's Hamburgers, which is a Canadian institution. What are you looking at?
Nothing.
Anyway, we're standing outside of Harvey's, which is a Canadian institution. Been here since the 50s, great hamburgers. But we're not going there today for hamburgers. We're going to this cool little shawarma place. If Missy comes around here, we're going to check out this cool little shawarma place and see what they have. But it's a beautiful day here in Ottawa. Look at the sun shining, hardly any clouds. So we're going to go have lunch, and then we're going to go tour around downtown Ottawa a little bit. Maybe just drive around downtown Ottawa, check out some of the sites. Missy will take some footage as we're driving around the nation's capital. And then we're going to head over to Quebec and check out what Quebec has to offer besides cheap smokes and cheap booze. So we'll be back.
Curds.
Cheese curds, that's right. And for those Americans out there who don't know what real cheese curds are, maybe we'll get a chance to show you some later on as we have dinner. We're going to have dinner in Quebec, I think.
Yeah.
Before we come back.
Yeah.
Before we come back to Canada.
Poutine.
Is that politically correct to say?
What?
We're going to have dinner in Quebec before we come back to Canada.
No, Ontario.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to have our shawarma. And also, here's a sign that you probably won't see too many places where we hang out in the States. Watch out. Falling ice and snow. But I don't really think there's any chance of that today. Since it's like 95 degrees here with 100, oh yeah, in the French version and the Canadian version. It's 195 degrees with 100% humidity here today in Ottawa. So we're going in and going to check out the Shawarma Palace here on Hunt Club and Bank Street in Ottawa. So here we are, chicken shawarma. Shawarma Palace in Ottawa, one of the locations here. Here's the bag. So I'm gonna take this bite of the shawarma. What do you think, Missy? How's your beef shawarma? They're not gonna like it?
Who? No, they're not gonna like it.
No,
No.
not gonna. Oh. Anyway, so yeah, this chicken shawarma and doesn't look like, it doesn't compare to a J or to J. What's the place in Calgary that we used to go to?
Oh my God, I don't know, but it was good.
But it looks good, and we'll give it a whirl. I don't think you're gonna like it, so let me. No, you're not gonna like it. Don't come here. No, sorry, we had to steal that one from Eric, a nomadic fanatic. I love that. Anyway, we're gonna have our lunch, and we're waiting for our poutine to come. So you can see what real poutine looks like. Any other comment, Missy?
Nope, this is awesome. It's good.
All right, Missy. So, what do you think of that beef shawarma that you had at Shawarma Palace?
It was good.
Here's as she's stuffing her face.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're gonna do the great unveiling here. Then we're gonna judge this poutine as you're eating there.
Go ahead.
See how truly authentic it is, and then we'll have poutine in Quebec tonight before we come back into Ontario, and we'll judge it there in comparison. So,
Ready?
yep. So for those people that don't know what poutine is, it's really French fries with cheese curds and gravy, and it's kind of a unique dish to Eastern Canada, primarily Quebec. So, real good poutine is made with Quebec cheese curds, and the fries are usually fresh cut, and the gravy is, of course, handmade gravy. A lot of places do the same cost. We'll get frozen French fries and low-grade cheese balls and call it cheese curds, and then gravy, the packaged gravy. But how is it so far?
Good.
How would you rank it on your scale of
Oh, don't do that.
1 to 10 on poutine?
That's not really fair because we're not in Quebec and these aren't Quebec cheese curds. I do not believe.
And that was a dog barking in the background, I think.
I'd give it the gravy's really good, so I'd give it a 8.
Oh, that's pretty good. An 8. That's good. Anyway, we're gonna go and eat some poutine for lunch.
Okay, so now
You're not using my phone?
Yeah.
You're using my phone, okay.
I'm using your phone.
Okay.
So now we're driving to Gatineau, Quebec to see my son who lives there for some reason. So we are driving in our electric car, which is a whole nother story, which I'll let Stuart kind of talk about. But this is my chance to talk because he's busy driving. All right, so we're just leaving Bank Street, which is probably the longest street in Ottawa. I'm not sure about that. I don't have facts on that, but it seems like it's the longest road in Ottawa. All right.
And there's a white truck that stopped in front of us.
Yes. Okay, so you want to tell them the story about the electric car?
Oh no, that's for a whole different video.
Oh, another video. Okay. All right. Well, we'll check in with Stuart later on when we're closer to Quebec. Maybe we'll video while we're driving into Quebec. Talk to you later.
So we just got stopped here in beautiful Gatineau, Quebec. Nice, beautiful day here in Gatineau. We're outside, what's this place called? La Trappe de Fromage.
Yeah.
Gonna get some cheese curds. So let's go inside and get some cheese curds. What are those?
Cheese curds.
Cheese curds.
All right, let's see what else we
Can't
can
buy
find.
those in Florida.
Nope. Let's see what else.
You want? There's olives. All kinds of good cheeses. Look at this. They were in that fridge over there. Wasn't these the butter tarts up here?
Those are pecan butter tarts.
Ooh, look at all this goodie stuff. Missy's got her hands full of goodies.
Yes, pecan butter tarts. If you haven't had butter tarts, you have to have butter tarts.
One of the things we miss from Canada when we come home all the time, we load up on good Canadian goodies. Hey, look at all the maple. We don't need any maple syrup. I would just get some just for the sake of having some.
Which one though? You can go for the maple leaf, maple syrup.
I like this one here. It's got like whiskey.
This is the one you're used to seeing. Like that. And it's
This one's got rum in it.
This one has caramel and maple syrup.
Ooh.
More caramel.
I'm gonna lean to this one right here.
Okay, I'll let you pick which one.
Let's see what they say for the ingredients. So I'm torn about cheese, but look at the price on this: $12.20. That's Canadian dollars for this whole block of cheese. So I think I'm gonna get this one right here. It looks good. This is the white cheese. No. Ooh, sugar charge. So much for my keto diet. I'm torn between the white cheese and the orange cheese. Notice we say in Canada orange cheese, not yellow cheese.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the orange cheese, just because it's. Although I like white cheese too. Let's see how much is this one. This is same price. Okay, I'm gonna get this white cheese because I think in the RV this is about as much room as we got to carry. All right, so we just finished our haul at what was that place called? La Trappe de Fromage.
Yeah.
So we got some of this cool maple syrup here, and some sugar tarts.
Sugar tarts.
Oh, some pecan butter tarts. Some olives. So, well, that's the grande. Come back to that one later.
Yeah.
So somehow my $12.48 cheese went to $17.24 after you sliced it. And then we got the cheese curds. So put these somewhere cool so they don't melt like the last time we got them. So I think we got a good haul for like $70 Canadian. We did pretty good here for a trip to the Trappe de Fromage here in Gatineau, Quebec. So we're gonna go cruise around Gatineau, show you some more sights here as Missy packs up the bag and she's still wearing her mask. So we'll see you guys in a bit. We're gonna go drive around Gatineau here and see what we can see.
To the left, right over there, is Ottawa. We are still in Quebec, but you can see
And right behind us that way is Casino Lac Lemay,
Which I can't show them on the
it's not. It's
video.
over there somewhere. But a big casino in Quebec. All the Ontario people come across here to go gambling.
At the light, turn left onto Boulevard Montclair.
All right, so Missy is at the Couche Tard. So, and we got a nice haul here. Take back to Florida, some Molson export. Maybe I'll have to get some more before we go. And then Missy got her smokes. $100 for 40 beers and 2 packs of smokes.
And it's the smokes that were expensive.
The smokes that are expensive. All right, we're gonna haul back to Ontario now. So, and we're gonna go over to we're trying to get back over to Ottawa.
Yes, by following the GPS. Thank God we have one, because we would be so lost.
No, we wouldn't.
Yeah, that's one thing I remember about driving through Quebec, because all the signs are in French. You don't know where you are. And if you're looking at a paper map, it's very difficult.
In a quarter mile,
Yes,
turn
it
right
I'm a
onto
man. I
Alexandra
never get
Bridge.
lost.
No, and you never ask for directions either, because you're
Do you
a man.
notice in Quebec that the lights are
Normal?
like, the Ontario's are up and down, and Quebec are sideways.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I thought you were comparing it to Florida now.
Well, they are like Florida lights, yes. But
No, but they're not in the middle of the intersection like in Florida. Florida, it's weird.
New York State has them like that, where they're in the middle. Like
Well, somewhere
they're
it's
on
weird.
They're on wires in New York State in the middle of the intersection.
Yeah,
Yeah, I always found that was weird.
it is. It is weird. But yes, these are definitely not.
And then poor Craig Fergus, all his signs get drawn on.
I know. What's with that? If you can see it, someone keeps blacking out some of his teeth.
And then Just Trudeau. the
Oh, someone did that to Justin's.
Go past this light. Then at the next one, turn right.
That's not very nice.
No, that's our sitting prime minister, the leader of our country. They're drawing on.
At the light, turn right onto Alexandra Bridge.
Okay, so we're gonna go back over to Ottawa now. We're gonna take the Alexandra
Okay, here
Bridge.
we go.
The Alexandra Bridge over to Ottawa.
And here we go.
And as soon as we get to the
In
top
half
of
a
the bridge here,
mile,
we'll get a
turn
nice
right
view
onto
of Ottawa. Parliament, Parliament Hill over there.
Oh, nice. Although there, I got a good shot except for the bridge moving through it.
Yeah, well, we're trying to drive on a bridge, so that happened. So yeah, that's Parliament Hill there, and some of the old government buildings and the Supreme Court building on the right there. Lots of historic. Coming up ahead of us is the Chateau Laurier, where we had
Beautiful.
my mom and dad's 50th anniversary party a few years ago. The end of the Rideau Canal coming into the Ottawa River.
Yes, and I'm hoping when we go to Niagara Falls, we have time to go to Niagara on the Lake,
At the
so we
next
can
light,
go
turn right.
to the hotel we got married at.
Yes, we'll make some time for that for sure.
And we'll show you all Niagara on the Lake because it is beautiful.
We hope you people that are watching, the very few of you that are watching it right now, because we don't have that many subscribers yet.
None.
We do. We have 6 as of this morning.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
How
At
do
the
we do
light,
that?
turn
Well, they're all
right
friends
onto
and family that I
Mackenzie
invited to join.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
So now we're in Ottawa, back over to English Canada. And
Look at that road. That's pretty.
we're going to make our way over towards the Chateau Laurier and then cruise around downtown Ottawa before we head back to our campground and start our tear down. Yeah, that right there is the war memorial. That's for Buddy there.
Buddy there, you sound so Canadian.
The infanteer from Hamilton got killed by that
Oh,
terrorist a few years ago.
right.
And then he stormed up to Parliament Hill and went on a shooting rampage.
In
Okay.
a quarter mile,
That's
turn
fine.
right onto Rideau Street.
And then
Oh, this is a pretty street.
I'm gonna shut the navigation out.
It'd be nice in the fall with the leaves changing. It's one thing I missed
That's
in Florida.
The Canadian Revenue Agency headquarters. We don't like to talk about them. Take all of our money.
That would be the CRA.
Yeah. Here's the
Okay.
Chateau Laurier.
That is a very nice
So
hotel.
here's a quiz for you, Missy. What famous person did we?
If it's history or geography.
No, it's somebody that we met. What
Rick
famous?
Mercer.
We met Rick Mercer at the Chateau Laurier bar.
If you don't know who Rick Mercer is, you're gonna just have to look him up. Why is the flag at half-mast?
It's always at half-mast.
Oh,
It's been at half-mast since we got back to Canada.
why? What's going on?
I'm not sure.
And some more nice buildings over there.
There's
Busy
the
city.
Westin over there that we stayed on.
Yep.
Remember walking across over to the Chateau Laurier in
I
November when it was sleeting and cold and
It was freezing.
wondering why we were here in Canada?
Yes. Oh, that's a nice building up there.
Well, my mistake. No, it wasn't back there where Buddy was shot. It was over here. That's the war memorial there, where the tomb of the unknown soldier, and so that's where the young infantry from Hamilton was shot. And then they ran over. Then they came over to the apartment buildings here on the right. Yeah, so it was over here.
Right. And then it was older commissioner that.
The sergeant at arms at the apartment building shot the
Right.
the terrorist dead. They always seem to have the apartment buildings. Part of it always. At least we still have our statues here.
Yes.
Unfortunately, unlike in the U.S. where they're starting to tear down statues, Canada still maintains their heritage to some degree, which is always a nice thing. So this is the Parliament buildings here on the right. This is the national government where they got the Parliament where they meet and hash out all the stuff going on in our country. And they have the whatever the flame is. I can't remember, the peace flame or something like that. Is that what it is? It's always burning anyways. Yes, this is downtown Ottawa, folks. This is where everything's happening in the big city of Ottawa. 1 million people call Ottawa home now. It's unbelievable how much this has grown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but all the national government buildings are here. All the stuff that happens. The hotel that we stayed at a couple years back was right over behind here, the Marriott. The Supreme Court building right over
A lot
here.
of stone buildings. That are
Yeah, that's the Supreme
really
Court
nice.
right there. Department of Justice right across.
You're
here.
kind of getting a drive-by view of everything.
Yeah, we're not going. We have little time today because we have to go back and pack up our campsite because we're moving tomorrow. Yeah, looks like another war type memorial here that we're going to drive under.
Okay, so we're going to be turning left, which will bring us to the Veterans Memorial buildings. We can turn left here.
So I think these two that connects these two buildings together.
Oh yeah.